Usman from Cyprus International University, Department of Architecture. This is Design Culture, and I'm here to talk about organic architecture. First of all, you have to understand what organic architecture means. There's a definition. Um, it is the philosophy of architecture which promotes harmony between human habitation and the natural world through design approaches. The building is integrated with the site design, furnishings and surroundings become a part of an ununified composition. Organic architecture is also known as bionic architecture. Now, this refers to the movement of design of expressive buildings whose layout and lines are borrowed from nature. It is an inspired proverb, form follows function. And the aim of organic architecture. The aim of organic architecture is to make interrelated composition of the structure with surrounding, and usually it uses local available materials. As you can see in this building, the material used is local and the available material. Louis Sullivan, who believed that form follows function, although Lloyd Wright argued that form and function are the same, and every building should grow naturally from its environment. Now, do you think form follows function, or form and function are the same? Lloyd Wright was born in June 1867 and died 1959. He was an American architect, interior designer, writer, and educator who designed more than 1,000 structures, and over 500 were completed. Organic architecture. Lloyd Wright believed in designing structures that were in harmony with humanity and its environment, a philosophy he called organic architecture. The philosophy was best exemplified by the Falling Water House in 1935. Now, this is Lloyd Wright's definition of organic architecture. As you can see, the Falling Water House has a deep relationship with its environment. The materials used are natural materials, available materials, as you can see, concrete, wood, stones, etc. The Solomon Museum in 1943. It is the most recognized masterpiece of Lloyd Wright. The interior is similar to the inside of a seashell. Principles of organic architectural design. In building design practice, building is just not designed as an individual shell or rigid piece of object, but the organic building principles are part of design. We cannot consider building and nature separable, free, flexible, adaptable building designs that fit perfectly into its environment.
Organic architecture concept of building and site. Actually, any building and their site or surrounding have a special relationship in the fundamental of organic architecture. The organic building drive their form or influence their functionality from the nature of the site, and the site should elaborate than building. Materials concept in organic architecture. In organic architecture, concept of material is based on only on thing simplicity. Use of materials is in organic architecture still is wise that enhance building character and optimize their individual color, texture, and range. The concept of shelter in organic design still in the design of organic architecture concept of building user of that space is most important factor that resident of the organic house should never lose privacy as will not feel exposed and unprotected. Space design concept in organic architecture basically the interior space determines the exterior form of the building or any structure. Organic architecture concept of rams are never simple rectangles, but space are break up vertically and horizontally. Those give the eye and mind something delightful and sometimes something mysterious to enjoy. Fundamental proportion and scale and organic building concepts. As we know that human body or human proportion is the best measurement scale for any building and it is furthering things. Integral harmony of proportion the human figure to have all details so designed as to make the human relationship and to architecture not only convenient but charming. The role of nature in organic design. Nature is an architect schools that creative exploration and possibility of form, color, pattern, texture, proportion, rhythm, and grow are all demonstrated in nature. Organic architecture is not directly connected to nature but is concurrent with natural materials, the site, and the people who will occupy the buildings. Ornamental decorating ideas in organic design. Organic design decoration examples are patterns cast in concrete or carved in stone, laid glass panels, and tile or glass mosaics. And thank you.